Headed to Minnesota? Don't make these mistakes. Here's how to make the most of your trip to the land of 10,000 lakes. If you've ever dreamed of exploring Minnesota's wild woods, glittering lakes, and quirky culture, you're in the right place. I'm your name, a travel expert and YouTuber with over 20,000 subscribers. And I'm here to give you no-fluff tips on what not to do in Minnesota and how to do it right. Let's start with the most common mistake: misjudging Minnesota's weather. Far too many visitors show up in fall sweaters during March or gym shorts in July, thinking it'll be mild. But in Minnesota, normal weather's just a rumor. It can snow in May, get muggy in July, or drop into sweatshirt territory during a random August night. You need to pack layers, always, even when you're convinced it'll be hot. A rain jacket and sturdy shoes should be on your packing list no matter what season you're traveling in. Next, don't limit yourself to the Twin Cities. Sure, Minneapolis and St. Paul are fun, packed with music, great food, and iconic sights. But Minnesota is much more than its metro area. Make time for a weekend trip to Duluth, a drive up the North Shore, or an adventure in Grand Marais. These spots offer rugged beauty, quirky art scenes, and some of the best hiking and views you'll find anywhere. If you're feeling extra adventurous, venture into the Boundary Waters, a paradise of crystal-clear lakes, canoes, and remote campsites. Here's another slip-up: underestimating a Minnesota winter. Don't just bring your regular boots and expect to survive. Winters here are serious. We're talking sub-zero winds, icy sidewalks, and snow that sometimes piles higher than your car. Invest in real winter gear: waterproof boots, insulated gloves, a down jacket, and base layers. Then embrace the cold. Try snowshoeing, ice fishing, or even dog sledding. These are classic Minnesota experiences that are surprisingly fun as long as you're dressed right. A lot of travelers make this next mistake: treating the Mall of America as an all-day, do-everything-at-once destination. It's cool, yes. You can shop, eat, and even ride roller coasters indoors. But don't get stuck there. Save time for other unique urban experiences. Check out Minnehaha Falls, stroll around the chain of lakes, or explore St. Paul's historic neighborhoods and museums. You'd be surprised how often people skip Minnesota's state parks, assuming all the good scenery is up north. That's a huge miss. Places like Itasca State Park, where you can walk across the headwaters of the Mississippi River, or Gooseberry Falls with its roaring waterfalls and stunning hikes, are must-sees at any time of the year. Don't leave the state without tasting its most iconic foods. It might sound intimidating, but walleye, tater tot hot dish, wild rice soup, and even the mysterious lutefisk are all part of the experience. The food here is hearty, comforting, and tells the story of Minnesota's diverse heritage. Speaking of stories, don't assume every Minnesotan greets you with a "you betcha." Aye. Straight out of a movie. People are genuinely friendly, but the Fargo accent is overblown. Ask a local for their favorite fishing spot, coffee shop, or brewery, and you'll get real tips, and maybe a new friend. If you're traveling north in the summer, don't forget bug spray. The mosquitoes here earn their reputation. Pack DEET and don't skimp, especially if you're headed to lakes, trails, or campsites. Minnesota is lake country, and those cabins and rentals fill up months in advance. If you want a true lakeside vacation, plan and book your spot well ahead. The earlier, the better. Finally, don't miss the state's fabulous festivals. Whether it's the Minnesota State Fair, summer music fests, art crawls, or magical winter ice castles, timing your visit around one of these events adds something special to your trip. Explore Minnesota smarter, avoid these travel mistakes, and you'll get the best of lakes, nature, and true local culture. If you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe for no-fluff travel tips across the U.S. every week.